Students, welcome back to the chemistry class. In our today's class, we are going to talk about ionization enthalpy. Initially, we have talked about the properties of the periodic table, that is ionic size, atomic size, and now we are going to talk about the ionization enthalpy. So, let us talk about it. The amount of energy required to remove the most loosely bonded electron from an isolated gaseous atom of an element in its ground state is called ionization enthalpy. So, what does means? Actually, this means that we have to remove an electron from an atom which is presently in the gaseous state. So, if we have removed an electron from an atom which is present in a gaseous state, so what will happen basically? Since the atom has now no electrons because has less electrons compared to the earlier one because we have removed one electron. So, even though we can remove one, we can remove multiple electrons also. So, therefore, this energy required to remove the loosely bonded electrons, the first loosest reported electrons will be known as the ionization enthalpy. For example, suppose if we have an atom name is X and it is present in a gaseous state. So, what will happen actually? Since the atomic size in this case will be more and there would be an electron which would be loosely bonded with the nucleus, or missing would say it will be loosely held in the overall atom. So, what we have to do is we have to remove that electron and the energy required to remove that is basically known as ionization enthalpy. So, remove the electrons. Therefore, this X will be turned into X plus ion while removing one electron. So, therefore, the energy required to remove the electron is basically known as ionization enthalpy, which is denoted by del H of I. So, it is known to be ionization enthalpy as an H. It is known as ionization potential, or we can say ionization energy. So, it is very easy to understand this concept. For that, let me make you another example. First, you could understand this. Suppose, when it come to atom, suppose I am talking about the sodium, right? I am talking about the sodium. So, sodium contain 11 electrons, right? Sodium contain 11 electrons and 11 protons. So, when we are talking about the sodium ion, sodium plus ions will have one electron less. Possibility that we could convert the Na, that is which is present in an atomic from Na, we could convert it to an Na plus. How? Suppose if the number of electrons that have been present in the sodium is basically 11, as you could see that is the one will have the 2 electrons one. The second cell we have total in the second cell we have total 8 electrons. When the last cell will have, in the last cell will have sodium 1 in it. So now this is what we are talking about, sodium atom, that is sodium atom in which is present in this case, as we could see that the number of electrons in the number of cells in this case is 1, 2, 3. The main cells are 3 and this is the outermost electron of the sodium atom. So because in this case the nucleus will have not that much of influence to these electrons. So we must at least compare to the other atom, it is mostly loosely bonded about 8 electrons. So therefore we have to remove this electron and for that we will require energy. So suppose if we have removed this electron, so now this sodium which was present in an atomic form will now be converted into a sodium plus ion by removing one electron. So the energy required to remove these loosely bonded electrons is nothing known as ionization enthalpy. And moreover, we could see that we have converted an atom into an ion and that ion is positive. So ionization enthalpy is only related to conversion of an atom into an ion. So therefore, this is how we have converted an atom into an ion. So this process is basically known as ionization enthalpy. So students, we are talking about variation. Variation, if we will see across a period of a periodic table, in a periodic table, so we will observe if we will move across a period left to right, so ionization enthalpy always increases. Why? Because atomic size decreases and nuclear attraction force increases. So ionization enthalpy increases. But in the case, on the other hand, we can say if we will move of any group up to down, so we observe ionization enthalpy always decreases. Why? So because atomic size increases and nuclear attraction decreases. So ionization enthalpy decreases. Okay, understood? So I hope this topic is clear. See you in our next class. Thank you.